Hello, fellow Snowrunners. Welcome to this is the introductory video. I'm Jim, the otherwise known as the pink shirt guy. With me today is Noah, ace of the round table.
Yeah.
This is an introductory video for a series of hard mode playthrough videos that I'm going to be uploading. If you're struggling trying to get through hard mode, if you started and had to delete your game and restart your game because you're having trouble, this series is going to take you all the way through Michigan without having to restart. We're not going to spend a bunch of money. The trucks that you see here are the 8 trucks that you will find in Michigan. We're going to complete Michigan with these trucks pretty much stock the way you find them. We're going to leave the highway tires on these trucks through the entire Michigan area. There are a few upgrades that we're going to get, like the GMC. We'll get the race suspension for it. That's in Black River. When we get to Smithville Dam, we'll get the diff lock for it. The Chevy pickup that we start with, we'll get a race suspension for it. We'll get the bigger engine for it. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in there yet or not. I might just leave the stock engine in it. The International Scout, I know we'll find an engine for that in Smithville Dam, but we might just stick with the stock engines in it. If you're subscribed to any channels that tell you to sell these trucks, I want you right now go to those channels and unsubscribe from those channels. Because if they've been telling you to sell these trucks, that these trucks are useless, they've been doing you a disservice the whole time.
I'm neutral on this because I saw some of them.
True. I've been playing this game since April 28th of 2020. It's the release date of this game. We pre-purchased it.
I got him into it.
Bought a new console just specifically to play this one game. This is the only game that I own. It's the only game I play. You could call me an expert at it. I've played through the entire game several times. We got the season pass.
And second season pass.
Yeah, and we've already pre-ordered the second season pass, so...
We're also experts in real life too, so we know what we're talking about.
Yes, real life. We'll talk a little bit here about some real life experience that we have. But if you're subscribed to any channel that tells you to sell these trucks, unsubscribe from them right now. Subscribe to this channel.
Or subscribe to mine.
Subscribe to Ace. Yes, subscribe to Ace of the Round Table. He plays a little differently than I do. But I'm going to take you 100% through Michigan with these 8 trucks, with highway tires on them, other than the P16 that has the off-road tires on it.
This is a quick thing about our different channels. I play very stupidly on purpose. He plays very professionally on purpose. So.
Yes, exactly. I play extremely conservatively. I go slow, methodically. When I take that Chevy pickup truck out of the garage, I already know what I'm going to do before I've left the garage. But
I don't. I do stupid stuff.
And also, I want you to grab a number 2 pencil and something to write on, be it a writing tablet, a legal pad, a 3-ring binder with a stack of loose leaf paper in it. I use a spiral bound notebook. We're going to take notes. I've already played through Michigan in hard mode. I've got like 12 pages of notes here of how I've done it, and we're just going to go step by step through it, and I'll get you through Michigan hard mode.
You can't see him, but he's like fiddling his paper.
Yes, I am. Well, I got some points here I want to talk about. The title of this series is Hard Mode Made Easy. So, Snowrunner, hard mode, made easy. The theme of this series is do more with less. And that's where I'm talking about. We're not going to upgrade the trucks. We're going to keep the stock tires. We're not going to upgrade winches. We're going to keep the winches on them that are on them. We're pretty much going to stay with the stock engines. Some of the upgrades that we find in the game we're going to put on here. Race suspensions we'll put on. Diff locks and all-wheel drives we're going to put on. We're going to put a few snorkels on. There you go.
Argument's coming after that.
I want to talk a little bit about the configuration of these trucks. Yeah, can you look at like the frames of the, there you go.
There we go, these two trucks.
Okay, so here we have the Fleet Star.
Easy right there.
This is, the Fleet Star is a tandem axle truck.
Tandem axle means two.
Yes, 2 axles. That's talking about the drive axles. It's a tandem axle truck, and you can't really see it too well from this angle, but the axles are pushed way forward on the frame. This truck does not make a good semi-truck. It's good to have the flatbed on it, the sideboard bed,
and a crane.
You can also put the crane on it and still pull a trailer, but I don't do it because I think this truck gets a little too tippy with that little crane on it.
I do.
You do. So I'll put the sideboard bed on here. Can you get to the Kodiak? Okay, the Kodiak is a single axle, and do not even attempt to put a low saddle or a high saddle on this truck because it's totally useless in that capacity. What we're going to do with this, once we get it, we're going to put the logging crane on it. I'm going to park it at the log station, and it's just going to sit there.
I do that. I taught him to do that.
Yes, you did. That was your idea. So we're going to park it at the log station with the log crane. We're probably going to drive it there with flat tires. It's just going to sit there. We're not going to be driving it around. That's our dedicated.
Much at least.
Yeah, that's our dedicated log crane. Log crane truck.
I'm going to be in a few of the episodes. I'm not going to be in all of them. That's just a quick thing.
Yeah. Yes, he's teaching me how to do this because I'm a novice at computers and videos. And when it comes to trucking, I'm a professional. I've been driving semi-trucks for 30 years. I've been building and driving off-road vehicles for over 40 years. So I have some experience, a whole lot of experience in real life. Been playing the game since the day it was released. Played Mud Runner, completely through Mud Runner, if you're familiar with that.
You got 1 star in every map.
I got 1 star in every map in Mud Runner.
1 star for Mud Runner is better than multiple stars. You want one star for Mud Runner because 1 star with Mud Runner means you start with a scout truck, and that is it.
Yes, exactly. 1 star in Mud Runner is pretty much the hard mode of run Mud
and
Runner.
A red star too. Red stars. That means hard mode for those games.
Correct. Yeah. One.
I remember all this.
1 star in red.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember, don't sell any of these trucks. The P16 is the only truck that has off-road tires on it. Those are the only tires you can get for it. We'll use that for some logging because the P16 in real life has one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to haul logs.
If you didn't know, those 2 little divots on the top of that truck and that thing's top thing is specifically so it can have logs sitting on top of it.
Well, that's actually for carrying the log trailer when it's just bobtail with no logs on it.
They put sequoia trees on those too.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, true. That's true. Yeah, you could actually load them on top of there.
That's what they do. They will do that too.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the Kodiak single axle can't haul heavy loads, so you don't want to put a semi-truck on it, but with that extremely long frame that extends behind the axle.
It hauls pintle hook trailers, that's your hook on the back.
Yeah, the pintle hook on the back, but you can't put a low saddle or high saddle on it because with that extended frame on there, you can't turn because that will just hit on the trailer.
And it also raises the front of your truck up when you're trying to go over a hill.
Yeah, true.
Both the Kodiak and
the single axle trucks aren't good for semi trucks. They just can't haul the weight, and
if they're too far pushed forward too.
And push too far forward, it just hits on the frame. The White Western Star is the most versatile truck in this game. Ace and I both agree on that. White Western Star is the absolute most versatile truck in this entire game.
It's my favorite, and I do the most stupid shit in it.
You do, bar none. It's better than. It's the best American truck. It's the best. It's better than all the Russian trucks. It's just the most versatile truck in the entire game. You can complete the entire game with this truck.
And with all-terrain tires, because I have.
With all-terrain tires, yes. He's played. He's played through Michigan,
Russia,
Alaska,
and Rada,
Tamir, and Kola Peninsula. He's done all those with this truck with just all-terrain tires.
I recorded it.
Yes, you can go to his channel, Ace of the Round Table, and you'll be able to see all those videos. That's an excellent truck. Now let's go to the GMC.
We should probably be the last thing for about 10 minutes in.
Yeah. GMC is my favorite truck in this entire game. Do not sell this truck. If you sell this truck, you're not my friend.
I do.
We're gonna use this truck a lot. One of the big contracts that you're going to want to complete as early as you can is a logging contract. You have to take 3 loads of long logs, this is in Black River, from the log station to the lumber mill. We're going to haul those 3 loads of long logs with the GMC, with just the raised suspension. By the time we get to it, we'll have the diff locks. Those tires that are on that truck right now, as you see it, the smallest highway tires, the stock tires that it has on it. When you find the truck, we're going to haul those 3 loads of long logs with this truck. The only thing we're going to do to it is put the log carrier on it and the log trailer, raise the suspension, put the diff lock on it. When you get this truck, it has the biggest engine available for it, so we're going to leave that in there just the way it is. We're not going to travel to
Alaska.
Kola Peninsula. We're not going to go. We're not going to go to Kola Peninsula to get the all-wheel drive for it because you have to spend money to travel there. You have to spend money to come back. This whole series of videos, the theme is do more with less. We're not going to spend money that we don't have to spend.
This is going to be the most efficient way to do this.
It is. I have some things here that I want to talk about. The theme, do more with less. Don't buy all these upgrades. Always be hauling. So anytime the wheels are moving, the engine's running, you're going somewhere, you want to have something in the bed. Doesn't matter what it is. Service spare parts, wooden planks, steel beams. Always have something in the bed for 2 reasons. One, you're always on task to accomplish something. But weight is traction. That's why nobody can use these highway trucks, because they don't understand this. You got to have weight on those drive axles to get traction with these highway tires. If you have weight in the bed, you can go just about anywhere with these trucks, and I'm going to prove it to you.
This is also a real life thing too.
It is a real life thing, yes. Yeah, always be hauling. Weight is traction. And here's the thing. One of the things, the Taiga ain't the king. Alright? Do not waste your time, waste your money traveling to Tamir to get the Taiga, because the Taiga's a piece of crap. It ain't the king. Alright? T-T-A-N-K. The Taiga ain't the king. GMC's the king. I'm gonna prove it to you. Also, there ain't no loafs loafing around here. You won't see a loaf in any of my videos other than, pulling it out.
You might see it in my video, just me doing stupid stuff, but
pulling it out of a swamp to get it to a garage to complete a contract. You'll see that, but otherwise you're not going to see Taigas. I mean, we'll probably use it a little bit when we get to it. One of the things is we're not going to buy any trucks. The only trucks we're going to use for this whole series is the trucks we find in the game. And these 8 trucks here are going to do 100 times more than you ever thought they were capable of doing. I'm going to show you how to do it.
especially the White Western Star.
Well, let's take the International Cab over as an example. That truck is so much more useful than everybody thinks it is. Do not sell this truck.
We both proven we can use it for a lot of stupid things.
Yeah, we're going to put a high saddle on that truck. We're going to one of the contracts in here, you have to take that giant fuel trailer from the fuel station up to the factory. We're going to do that with the International cab over.
And the giant construction trailer to take it back down.
Once we get there, the giant construction trailer that's at the factory, we're going to use that International cab over with the stock highway tires on it. We'll probably put the bigger engine in it because we do get an engine upgrade for it. Obviously there's no four-wheel drive for it. There's no diff lock for it. There's no raised suspension for it. So it's got the smallest highway tires in the game.
It's the smallest semi-truck in the game.
Smallest semi-truck in the game. We're going to deliver those two giant trailers with that International cab over, and I'm going to show you how to do it.
And fun fact, he drove one before.
Yeah, I've been driving.
That's just a fun fact. He drove one before.
In real life, 30 years ago, in 1989, actually 32 years ago, when I started my driving career, I drove an International cab over for about 3 years. So, in real life, I know how to use that truck. In this game, I know how to use that truck.
That should be about it for now, really, because 60 minutes, so.
Yes, that's it. This is our introductory video. The next video is going to be leaving the garage with the Chevy truck, starting a brand new game in hard mode. We're going to go from start to finish. I'm going to tell you step by step. Grab a number 2 pencil, grab something to write on.
This is going to be a very in-depth thing. I'll tell you this now.
Extremely in-depth. I'm going to tell you step by step what we're going to do. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, like the videos.
And if you want to see stupid shit, subscribe to mine.
If you want to see stupid things, Ace of the Round Table.
I don't play with the HUD on.
Yeah, you don't play with the HUD on. You play the whole game with hard mode. You sell the best trucks in the game. You don't stick with them. And now it's time for me to crack open a beer, and we're going to start a new series in hard mode.
IPA, not a beer.
Using just these trucks. So
we'll get to that right here.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel.